Really, Nick? You really want to do this? Can I get some stats up on the board? I mean, Nikola Jokic is the MVP, Nick. What is this about? Not only is he scoring way more points, getting way more rebounds, shooting a way better field goal percentage, but even in the quote-unquote point guard stats, he's equal in assists, he's equal in steals, he's a better three-point shooter, and his PER is #1 in the league. Chris Paul's 28th in the league. Can we stop this? And I like Chris Paul, but this is ridiculous. His PER 31. There's only 5 other players in the history of the NBA who have a PER of 31 or better for a season. Let me name them, Nick. Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Wilt Chamberlain,
Giannis,
Steph Curry, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Nikola Jokic.
I know.
But it doesn't end there.
Yeah.
Chris Paul's second best player is better than Jokic's second best player. Oh, and Jokic's second best player got hurt for the season. And all they did was go 10-2 without him. Have you looked at who Jokic is playing with, Nick? P.J. Dozier, Campazzo, Paul Millsap, who's old, Aaron Gordon. I mean, can we? And it's arguable that Chris Paul is not even the best player on his team. Devin Booker is right there.
But the award is not most impressive statistical resume. The award is not highest PER. The award is not scoring champion. The award is most valuable player. And you have a guy who has proven again and again and again in his career in 5 different places. Is it a Lifetime
Achievement Award?
Is
that what this is?
No, it is not. No, but the reason I bring up the history is because it validates what is happening this season. It is not fluky. It is not, well, maybe there's other things that go into it. Maybe it's that Devin Booker was always a great player, just couldn't ever manage to even win 40% of his games until Chris Paul walks into his life, and now they're going to be the 1 seed. And let me ask you one other thing. And let's be honest here. Let's just look at the MVPs the last 40 years. And you might say this shouldn't matter, but in the light of history, it will. That's every MVP in the last 40-plus years. Derrick Rose is a bit of an outlier because he suffered career-altering injury. Look at those names. Does Chris Paul fit right in probably the lower half, but the middle-ish of those names? The answer is yes. Can we agree? And I know Nuggets fans are going to get mad at me. If Nikola Jokic wins the MVP, he's the worst player to win the MVP since Dave Cowens.
No.
It'll be 50 years. No? Okay, so Nikola Jokic is better than who?
Is a great player. He is a legitimately great player. Why are you dissing Jokic? And you talk about Chris Paul's value
tell me
to
who
the
he's
Suns.
better than.
Take Jokic off the Nuggets, and where are they? Seriously, stop acting like the Suns were a bunch of bumbling scrubs last year. They were 8-0 in the bubble.
They were 26 and 39 before the bubble.
Over the last 4 months of the regular season, going back to January, they played plus 500 basketball in the West. They were a young team finding their way under a new coach. I'm not taking anything away from Chris Paul. He's been great. But to say he deserves it over Jokic is lunacy. Lunacy, I tell you.
Brandon, I want you to go, and while you go,
really quick.
Broussard, see if Broussard, if you can think of someone on that list that you want to say before the end of the segment, Jokic is better than. There's 24 names.
Look,
Brandon,
even if he's the worst, so what? I can argue Chris Paul would be the worst.
Oh, okay.
I mean, seriously.
No.
Derrick Rose, I can say he's better than Derrick Rose.
I read something yesterday out there that said, the arena is cleaner because of CP3. He made everybody's game better, even the janitors.
Facts.
Right? So please, man, just rethink
up.
this.
Yeah, but have you seen how? But Broussard, have you seen how clean the arena is? So if you want to look at numbers, let's look at the amount of popcorn things on the ground. Well,
I'm bringing facts and y'all. Come on.
Well, we're talking about cleanliness of the arena, dude. That counts. Okay, Broussard.